Today we're talking about step 2 in the sales funnel, and that is consideration. Consideration, what is that in terms of what we're talking about here? Well, if you remember in the last video, we went over awareness, getting people aware of what you're doing on your farm and what you're selling that you've been growing. Now, with consideration, you have their attention, they walked by the farmer's market booth, you've gone, hey, I'm here, and now you have to start the conversation. And here's where you're gonna wanna have some really good, clear, consistent, concise talking points to talk about what it is you're gonna sell. So at this point, it is not about you at all. It's not. Well, it's about you, but it's not about you. We'll get to that. It is about the customer. It's about what the customer wants. They're interested in their life. What you're doing may be fascinating and awesome and brilliant and life-changing and regenerative and all the buzzwords, but they want to know how it's going to fit into their life. So we're going to start with their pain points. You know, we'll go with chicken because, you know, I'm doing this with the pastured poultry packet number 2, and we're talking about chicken marketing. So with chicken, the way I start the conversations when I have a customer's attention, when they've got awareness and they've come up to me and I'm beginning that, I say, hey, this is chicken that'll change your life. This is chicken, you can't, it's so easy to cook in the kitchen because we've already done the work for you. I like to cook, but I'm not that great a chef. And I found that the more energy I put into the field doing what I love for my career being a farmer, the easier it is for you in the kitchen because our birds don't dry out as much. They're easy to cook. If you overcook them, which I habitually do, they're not going to dry out and wither away because just the way they're raised are happier and healthier. And it's chicken that actually tastes like chicken. You're never looking at chicken the same way again. And they're like, oh, tell me more. And this is where we get into step 3. Step 2 and 3 kind of flow into each other. But step 2, I have these certain things that I've trialed, and I've gone through trial and error at the farmer's market, at my farm store, during farm tours, when I'm meeting people on the street, whatever it is. I always talk about chickens. And, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And you have these things that you think about at home, or you're sitting on the toilet or riding the tractor and you're thinking about how to be better at your business, and you come up with these catchphrases and the ideas, and how do your customers view your business? Not how do you view your business, but how your customers view it. And you're gonna put yourself in their shoes and say, all right, these are the things that I think that they're thinking about. And then you go out to your farmer's market, you go to your CSA pickup, and you start to trial these conversations and say, oh, this works, this doesn't work. And having those talking points, clear, concise, consistent, that you can bring up when you're meeting new people so that you can get them to consider buying your product, and we'll get into converting in a future video. You want them to consider buying your product, address their pain points, make it fit into their life, not yours. And that is what step 2 is all about. It's about refining your conversation, whether it's in person or even on your website or in your social media, so that you can have that conversation with that person. You can tell them, hey, this is how I'm gonna make your life better. And they're going, oh, now I'm interested. It works offline and online as well. When you're online, you're putting stuff out in there to generate awareness. You're telling people that you have a website, you're advertising it at places, you know, whatever. You finally got people to come to your website. Address their concerns first. Make them consider buying your stuff. And then we're gonna go into all the details in a little bit, but right now it's just addressing their pain points. You wanna say, I'm non-GMO, I'm organic, I'm pasture raised, I'm sustainable, regenerative, all the things that they've been looking for and reading about and seeing in Edible Magazine and watching Food Inc. and Polyfaces, and you know, they've been doing some research, or they've been hearing it from their friends or their mom's group or their church group or whatever. For some reason they've come to you, and now you need to say, yes, you're in the right place. This is how I'm gonna make your life better. And then you're gonna have backup information to back up your claims, and that goes on to step 3, but we'll cover step 3 in the next video. Step 3, the third tier of our sales funnel, is gonna be preferences. You're addressing all the things that they prefer to see in their food. And this is a little bit different than consideration. Consideration, you get a lot of buzzwords out, you're getting them interested, you're solving some problems. And then preference, just because I had to pick a label for it, is going to be backing up all those claims with your scientific information and your actual practices, the things that you do on your farm that you love and you obsess about. You're gonna get little clear talking points about that. We're gonna go that in the next video, so subscribe to this channel to see more in this series. And if you're interested in hearing more about farm marketing solutions, again, I have this website, farmmarketingsolutions.com, but this spring I am publishing Poultry Packet, a number 2. It is all about broiler chicken marketing and pasture poultry marketing for meat and eggs. So I got both birds in there. And yeah, it breaks down all these concepts about sales funnels, marketing plans, things that you can and cannot be doing, should not be doing, should be doing. Sometimes knowing what not to do because maybe somebody else recommended that you do it, not wasting your time on it is just as valuable. And I talk about that in this guy right here. Go on to farmmarketingsolutions.com/store for more information on release date, what else is in it, all this fun stuff, and you can get updates, some free things going on. But yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you enjoyed your short marketing snippet for today. And until next time, I'll see you out in the field. That was pretty good. What else do I need to do?